Hello viewers, welcome to Maths Hub. In this video, we're going to be talking about rational expressions for Jamb 2025 mathematics examination. Let's get right into the video real quick. Rational expressions are just algebraic expressions that are expressed in the form of a fraction. So if you have something like x over 3, this is a rational expression. Okay, if you have something like x squared plus 2 divided by 3x minus 1 is also a rational expression. So it's just an algebraic fraction, but you put it in the form of a fraction, like something over something. Another example is y squared plus 2 divided by 3x minus 1. This is also a rational expression. So for you to simplify these guys, you need to know some basics. You need to know about what's called difference of two squares. That's the first one you need to know about. Difference of two squares is if you have something like x squared minus y squared. So this is a squared, this is another squared, and in the middle you have a subtraction. So that's difference of two squares. So the answer will be something like this. So what you have to do is add the two of them, then multiply it with the sum. So you're going to get x plus y, x minus y, or x minus y, x plus y. Okay, so you need to take note of this. Then you need to know how to expand. When you have a plus b, you're multiplying with another a plus b. So the answer will be a squared plus ab plus ab. Then these two guys together give you b squared. So in total, you're going to have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So these are some basics that you just need to understand. So let's take some examples on how to simplify algebraic expressions, okay, that are in rational form. To simplify this, so it's very straightforward. So you just cancel, okay, you can just cut it straight up. So you have x here, you have 2 of it here. So by the time you enter here, you're going to have ordinary x squared, okay, because you have x in 4 places here, but you have it in 2 places here. So by the time you cancel out, it's going to appear just twice here. So you're going to have x squared. Then here you have y 3 times, you have it y 5 times, so it's going to be y2 at the bottom part. Okay, so the next part is 15 divided by 90, so that will give you 6. So this will just be 6. So the answer is x squared over 6y squared. Okay, let's take another example. Another example is you have minus 12a squared x and dividing by minus 8a squared b squared. If you divide this, if you simplify this, you can see these two guys are the same, so they can cancel out. So they are the same. Okay, minus can cancel minus 2. Then you can check 4, cancel with 4. 4 in 8 is 2. 4 in 12 will give you 3. So at the top you have 3 and x. So that will give you 3x. At the bottom part you have 2 and b. That will give you 2b squared. So there's nothing you can cancel out again. So that's the final answer for that simplification. So these are just some basics we're just going through, okay, just to familiarize you with the concept. You have a minus b divided by a squared minus b squared. So if you are to simplify this, you have to use difference of two squares. So you have a minus b here. You need to break this guy at the bottom part down using difference of two squares. So from what we just discussed about difference of two squares, this one will give you a minus b, a plus b. That's the denominator here. But at the top, you have a minus b. So you can see from here, something is similar. You can cancel these two. Then you have the final answer as 1 over a plus b. So always take note of this numerator. So it's when you have difference of two squares, like a squared minus b squared. Take note of it. It appears most of the time when you are doing simplification of algebraic expressions. The answer is always a minus b, a plus b. Take note of it. It's very, very important. Okay, so let's take one more example before we move to something else. Look at this complex one. We have m raised to the power 3 plus mn squared minus nm squared minus n raised to the power 3. Then you are dividing by m4 minus n4. So look at it, it looks kind of complex, but it's something you can actually break down into simpler forms. So let's start with the bottom part first. Okay, this is difference of two squares, but it is written in a kind of confusing way. So you have to break it down like this. You have m4 minus n4. It's the same thing as writing m squared minus n squared, another one. You can see they're the same. 2 times 2 will give you 4. So it's just another way of writing it. 2 times 2 also give you 4. Then just apply the normal difference of two squares here. We are dealing with m squared now and n squared. So you have m squared, subtract it first. Then you add it. So this is what the denominator is equals to. So just bring it up here. Place it under here. So place it under, it's going to look like this. m3 plus mn squared minus then you're going to have this next part. So it look like this. This is not the final answer. You can still break it down further. Okay. So then you just factorize this numerator. Okay, factorize that. So you group them together. So I'm starting with m raised to the power 3. So I need to pick this one that has m squared too. So I'll put them together. m3, I'll pick this guy, minus nm squared. Okay. Plus, then here I have mn squared. So I'll pair it with this one. Okay. mn squared minus n raised to the power 3. So I don't want to write this guy, so it's not really complex. So I just need to factorize this. Then I'll put them together later. So what is common here, you see, is m squared. M squared is here. M squared is also here because you have m in 3 places. So m squared is common. So you get m minus m minus n plus, check what is common here. You also have n squared. N squared is here. Then when this one goes in, so you can see this part is common to both of them. So you can just pick that out, m minus n, then pick the one outside, m squared plus n squared. So this is the numerator. So let's add the denominator, which was this. Okay, let's place it underneath it. So if you place it underneath it, to be m minus n, m squared plus n squared, m squared plus n squared. Then you can cut from here, you can cancel, you can see something is common, this is common here. So you have m minus n but this is not the final answer because you also have difference of two squares at the bottom part. So that will give you then this one can cancel because they are the same. Your final answer will be 1 over m plus n. So there's nothing you can do again, just leave it like this. So you need to appreciate this concept very well. Difference of two squares is very, very important. So let's move to the next aspect, which is how to check for values of x that will make a fraction undefined. Okay, but first of all, what's the meaning of undefined fraction? That's a fraction that the denominator is 0. Then you have 5/0. If you divide this fraction, you're going to get undefined, because it is not possible to divide with 0. Okay, any fraction that the denominator is 0 is an undefined fraction. So they might give you an algebraic expression and tell you that what value of x will make it to be undefined. So you have x over x plus 2, for example, and you are told that what value of x will make it undefined. So you just look at the bottom part and equate to 0. Your concern is the bottom part, the denominator, not the numerator. So just equate this one to 0. So you just write x plus 2 is equals to 0. Then you just solve. So the answer will give x equals -2. That's the answer. That's the value of x that will make this fraction to be undefined. So if you substitute, for example, you put -2 here, for example, you're going to get -2 plus 2, which is 0. And x over 0 is undefined. As far as the bottom part is 0, it's going to be undefined. Another example might be something like this. X plus 2 over x squared minus 9. And you're told to find the value of x that will make it undefined. Your focus is the denominator, okay? So you just take x squared minus 9 equals to 0. Then solve this. This will be x squared. This 9 comes to this part. So it will be under 9. Take square root of both sides. X will be square root of 9. The square root of 9 can be positive or negative. So x will be plus or minus 3. Okay, so that's the value of x that will make it undefined. Take note of that. So these are just the basics of what you need for rational expressions for Jamb. So let's take past questions now. We'll be starting with some Jamb past questions here. So follow up as we proceed. So the first question is, you have to simplify x squared minus y squared over x squared plus xy. So you can see from this that this top is a difference of 2 squares already. So you just do x minus y, x plus y, then you're dividing by, then you have x squared plus xy. Just factorize that. You can see that x is common. Factorize that, you get x into x plus y. So these two are the same, they will cancel out. So the final answer will be x minus y over x. So you have x minus y over x. Then you can check for that in the option. You see that it is option B. Option B is the answer. For the next one, you have 1 minus y squared divided by y minus y squared. So 1 minus y squared is also difference of 2 squares. Don't forget, 1 is the same thing as 1 squared. So if you express that, you have 1 minus y, 1 plus y. Then the bottom part, you have y minus y squared. Just factorize that. You see that y is common. If you factorize that, you have y into 1 minus y. Okay, so just put that under here. Y into 1 minus y. Now this one is common. Final answer will be 1 plus y divided by y. 1 plus y divided by y. So you can see it from here. Option C. So check the next one. For the next one, you have to simplify a minus 7 times a squared minus 3a over a squared minus 49. Then over a squared minus 9. So the difference of 2 squares are, you have this one here, a squared minus 9. 9 is 3 squared, so you can see a difference of 2 squares from there. 49 is 7 squared. So you can also see a difference of 2 squared. But this one is not difference of 2 squares, though, because 3a does not have square root. So let's just break it down faster. So you have a minus 7. That's this part. Then for a squared minus 9, you have to write a minus 3, a plus 3. That's how you write it. Equals to, times. Then you have a squared minus 3a. Factorize it, you can see that a is common. So that will be a into a minus 3. Then a squared minus 49, difference of 2 squares, a minus 7 a plus 7. Then cut common, so also common. So at the top we're going to have ordinary a, at the bottom part you have only these 2. That will be a plus 3, a plus 7. So there's nothing you can do again here. Just have to check it in, check what you have in the option. So you have a over a plus 3, a plus 7. So that's option D. Okay, so let's take the next set of questions. So for the next question, we have to simplify 324 minus 4y squared divided by 2y plus 18. So I want to simplify this, so I've written it here for you guys. So look at it here. So you can easily do this using factorization method. So you can see that 4 is common. 4 can divide 4 here. 4 can also divide 324. So you can bring your 4 out. 2 can divide 2 here. 2 can also divide 18. So you can bring out your 2. So if you do that, you just get 4 is common. 4 in 324, that will give you 81 minus 4 in 4y squared. So the 4 will cancel out. So you have y squared. Then 2 is common here. 2 in 2y, that will give you y, plus 2 in 18, that will give you 9. So from here, you can pick your answer. 2 cancel here, 2 in 4, that will give you 2. So you have 2 into 81 minus y squared divided by y plus 9. This is not the final answer, but if you look at the top, you see difference of 2 squares is here because 81 is the same thing as 9 squared. Okay, 81 is 9 squared. So you can write it like this: 2 into 9 squared minus y squared. So you can write it like this: 2 into 9 squared minus y squared, y plus 9. Then finish it up. So give it 9 plus y, 9 minus y. The denominator, you still have the same thing here. So these two are the same. 9 plus y, the same thing as y plus 9. So your final answer will be 2 into 9 minus y. Okay, 2 into 9 minus y. So let's check it out in the option. 2 into 9 minus y. So if you check it here, our answer was 2 into 9 minus y. But if you look at all these options here, 2 into 9 minus y is not there. What you have here is y minus 9. So you need to reverse this. So if you bring this y forward, it will be y minus 9. We need to put minus in front of it because you have reversed what is inside the bracket. So these are the answer will be. So the answer is option A. Okay, I hope you understand the way I reversed it. Something like this. If you have 5 minus 2, you can write it as 2 minus 5. We need to put minus in front of it. Understand? So let's take the next question. So for the next question, we have to simplify 2x minus y squared minus x minus 2y squared divided by 5x squared minus 5y squared. So this is it here. So in order for it not to get too complex, I'll separate it, numerator and denominator. I'm going to put them separately. So let's take the numerator first. So if this is difference of 2 squares, so you have a squared here, you have another one here, and there's a difference in the middle. So you're just going to add and subtract. So let's add it first. So the first one here is 2x minus y. So I have 2x minus y. Then this one here, so I'm going to add plus x minus 2y. So that's the addition. The next step, now I'm going to subtract them. So 2x minus y, I'm going to subtract now. So I'll put a minus first, then I'll open a bracket. So simplify further. 2x plus x is 3x minus y minus 2y is minus 3y. So this will give you 3x minus 3y. By the time you come here, you're going to have 2x minus y. I'm opening the bracket, so you have minus x. Minus times minus is plus 2y. So I can now break it down further. 3x minus 3y. So 2x minus x will give you x, minus y plus 2y will give you plus y. So this is everything from the numerator. So let's break down the denominator now. The denominator is 5x squared minus 5y squared. So let's factorize first. So I'm going to get 5 into x squared minus y squared. Again, this is difference of two squares. Do that real quick. 5 into x minus y, x plus y. So just plug this in to this part. 5 into x minus y, x plus y. This is common, cancel. Then nothing else is common anymore, so we just need to factorize the top now. So you have 3 into x minus 3x minus 3y, 5 into x minus y. To factorize the top, 3 is common. So this will cancel out because they are the same. The final answer will be 3 over 5. So check that in the option. So that's option A. So for number 8, to simplify, a squared minus 1 divided by a cubed plus 2a squared minus a minus 2. So this is it here. To simplify this, first, let's just focus on the denominator first. So we're going to pair it up with the numerator later. So that's a cubed plus 2a squared minus a minus 2. So let's play it like this, a cubed minus a. So I'm trying to factorize. I've just rewritten it. Okay, so you bracket it like this. So you can see it's very easy like this. Then factorize. A is common here. A squared minus 1. 2 is common here. So you know you are right because you have the same thing in the bracket. Then this will give you so just bring this one to the original expression, a plus 2, a squared minus 1. So that means this one will be a squared minus 1. This one was a plus 2, a squared minus 1. That's the simplified version. So from here, this part are already the same. You can see at the top you have a squared minus 1. At the bottom you also have a squared minus 1. So they will cancel out. What you're going to be left with is 1 at the top. Then at the bottom part, you're going to be left with a plus 2. So that's the answer, 1 over a plus 2. That's option C. Next question. So we're told that a trader goes to Lagos for 8 days with X naira. He spends Y naira per day. Okay, he spends Y naira per day for the first B days. The amount left for him to spend per day for the rest of his stay is. So let's break it down like this. So the total amount of days that he wants to spend is A. Okay, then the total amount of money with him is X. They were told that for the first B days, he spends Y naira. So that means for the first day, he spends Y naira. Second day, Y naira. So since he's spending B days, you're going to multiply it. Total amount spent will be BY. Total amount spent is BY. But the original money he had with him is X. So the amount of money that will be left, amount left will be, he has already spent BY, so the amount left will be X minus BY. Then total number of days, total days is A, and he spent B days. So the remaining days left will be A minus B. So this is the number of remaining days. This is the amount that is left. So they now ask us to find how much the amount left for him to spend per day for the rest of his stay. So you just divide these two answers together, because this is the amount of money left with him. Okay, the amount of money left with him, and this is the number of days that he wants to spend. So how much will he spend per day? That will be x minus by, then you divide it by a minus b. So you can check for that in the option. X minus by over a minus b, which is the same thing as this answer here. So the answer is option C. By 11, we have to simplify a minus b divided by a cube minus b cube. So look at it here. To solve this question, you're going to make a little substitution. Just represent these two by x and y. So let a to the power 1 over 3 is equals to x, b to the power 1 over 3 is equals to y. So what will be a itself? A will be x to the power 3, okay, and b will be y to the power 3. So these are substitutions you're going to make. So I have a right here. I'm just going to write x to the power 3 minus, I have b here. I'm going to write y to the power 3. Then a to the power 1 over 3 is same thing as x. So I'm going to write x minus y at the bottom part. So you just have to simplify this. This is difference of two cubes, not difference of two squares like we've been doing since. So difference of two cubes has its own formula. If you have x to the power 3 minus y to the power 3, the formula is x minus y first. You're going to have x squared plus y squared plus xy. So this is a formula. I just need to memorize it. So instead of writing this guy, don't write it again. You're just going to write this there. Okay? So you are dividing by x minus y. These two parts are the same. Cancel out. So you'll be left with x squared plus y squared plus xy. So you need to substitute now and reverse it back to a and b, because if you look at the options are a and b. There's no x and y there. So you need to reverse it back. Okay? So if you look at the substitution from here that we did, we had a to the power 1 over 3 is equals to x, and b to the power 1 over 3 is equals to y. So we want to get what s to the power 2 will be. So we're going to put 2 here. If I put 2 here, that means I'm also going to multiply this one by 2. So that means x to the power 2 will be 2 over 3 in this case. So that means x squared will be a to the power 2 over 3 plus. Now y squared, I'm going to put 2 here. If I put 2 here, I'm also going to multiply this one 2 by 2. That will give you 2 over 3. So this one will be b to the power 2 over 3 plus. Now xy means x times y. That means I have to multiply these two together. That will be a 1 over 3, b 1 over 3. So this is the final answer to that question. So a 2 over 3 plus b 2 over 3 plus a 1 over 3, b 1 over 3. So let's look for it in the option. So this is it here. So this is the answer. So that's option B. Then for number 12, for what value of x is the expression undefined? For what value of x is the expression undefined? So focus on the denominator. Forget about this top part. So that means you have x squared minus 3x minus 10. You're going to equate this to 0. Okay, so if you factorize this, you look for two numbers that if you multiply, you're going to get 10. If you add or subtract, you're going to get 5. So what numbers can give us 10? You have 1 times 10 and 5 times 2. This one cannot work out because 10 minus 1 or 10 plus 1 cannot be 3. So this is what I'm going to use, because 5 minus 2 is 3. So this middle sign here, this middle sign, you give it to the bigger one, which is 5. Give it to give it to the 5. Then do minus times minus, give it to the smaller number, which is 2. That will be plus. So don't write minus 3x anymore. You're going to write 5 and 2. So that will give you x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 10. So this is what you factorize now. So if you look at this one here, you can see x is common. I'll give you x minus 5 plus 2 is common here. X minus 5. Everything equals to 0. Then you have x minus 5, x plus 2. Now let's equate both of them to 0, okay? So either x minus 5 is equals to 0, that will be your first answer. X plus 2 is equals to 0. Solve this, you get x plus minus 2. If you solve this, you're going to get 5. So the answer is x equals 5 or x equals minus 2. So 5 or minus 2. But you have two options here. So let us go with 5. This one too is also an answer, but normally I think they made a mistake in the question. Two of them cannot be answered at the same time. So that's the answer to that. Let's take some more questions. So let's take the next question. So for the next question, we're told that if 2 over y divided by 1 over a squared plus 1 over b squared is equals to k, then we have to find what will y be equals to. That means we have to make y the solution of the formula. So all you need to do is just to try to simplify it. Okay, let's try to simplify it. Start like this. Let's turn this one to a normal fraction. So let's cross multiply first. So you can have 2 over y is equals to, of course, multiplying like this. This is k over 1, don't forget. So if you cross multiply, it's going to be k times everything here. So you have k into 1 over a squared plus 1 over b squared. So just leave this one the way it is. So let's simplify this here. The LCM here is a squared, b squared. So this will give you b squared plus b in this, you have a squared. So k will be here. So this is what you have. Then the next stage, I want y to be alone. So if you want y to be, this case also k over 1, don't forget, it's k over 1. So if you want y to be alone, just swap this guy up, swap it, okay, turn it upside down. That will be y over 2, take the inverse. This one 2 will be swap, this one will be a squared will go up, okay, then this k will come down. This is what it will look like. Now for y to be alone, just cross multiply both sides by 2. So use 2 and multiply this part. So that 2 can cancel this 2. Then you also use 2 and multiply this part. Okay, so these 2 will cancel out. So you're going to have just y. Then on this right hand side, you have 2 into a squared b squared, or let me just say 2a squared b squared, and be dividing by k into b squared plus a squared. So y is now alone. So this is the final answer. So I need to check for 2a squared b squared, k b squared plus a squared. So this is the answer here. For number 43, we are told that if 3x plus y over 3y minus x equals to 2 over 5, find the value of x plus 3y over y minus 3x. So let's simplify that really quick. So 3x plus y divided by 3y minus x is equals to 2 over 5. So let's cross multiply. So that will give 15x plus 5y. Then 2 multiply everything here, 6y minus 2x. Got the like terms. 15x plus 2x, that will give you 17x. 6y minus 5y, that will give you ordinary y. Then divide both sides. Let's look for x over y. So look x over y. That will give you 1 over 17. If you cross multiply this, you will get this same one back. So that means x over y is 1 over 17. That's the value of x over y. So you just need to come back to this expression here. What you have here, x plus 3y over y minus 3x, and divide each term by y, because what you want to get is x. You need to get x over y from it. So let's do that real quick. So you are going to divide each term by y, as in over y, over y, over y, over y. Okay, so just for it not to look complex, so I have x divided by y, that will give me x over y, plus 3y divided by y, that will give me only 3. Y divided by y, that will give me 1. 3x divided by y, that will give me 3x over y. And I already know the value of y. The value of x over y is 1 over 17. So anywhere you see x over y, just write 1 over 17 there. So this will be 1 over 17 plus 3 divided by 1 minus 3 times 1 over 17. If you simplify, you have, just do LCM. This will give you 1 plus 51. Taking the LCM, this one will give you 1 minus 3 over 17. So if you simplify this one here, you will get 52 over 17 divided by, take LCM here, LCM is 17. This will give you 1 in 17 is 17. 17 times 1, 17 minus 17 in 17 is 1. 1 times 3 will give you 3. So let's break it down. This is one fraction here, this is another one here. So you have 52 over 17 divided by 17 minus 17 minus 3 will give you 14. So this is the divide in the middle. So you have 52 over 17. Then put in times. This one goes up. Okay. That will be 17 divided by 14. These two will cancel out. Then you have 52 over 14. 2 here is 7. 2 in 52 will give you 26. So the answer is 26 over 7. So check it out. So you can see it right there, 26 over 7. Okay, now for the next one, if f of y is 1 over y minus 1 plus y minus 1 over y squared minus 1, you have to find f of 1 minus y. It means that anywhere you see y, you should write in 1 minus y there. But in order for it not to be complex, you need to simplify this thing first. Break it down before you substitute the value. So let's do that first. Let's simplify this right now. So you have 1 over y minus 1 plus y minus 1 over, you do your difference of two squares here. So these two will cancel out. So you have 1 over y minus 1. So the next thing to plug in, you have to find f of 1 minus y. That means you come to this expression here. Anywhere you see y, you write in 1 minus y there. So this is 1 over, this is y here. What you're going to write there is 1 minus y. Okay? So 1 minus y minus 1 plus 1 over, this is another y here. Writing 1 minus y plus 1. So these two will cancel out. 1 minus 1 is 0. So you have 1 over minus y plus 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 over 2 minus y. So you can write this as minus 1 over y plus 1 over 2 minus y. So you can also break this down further. 1 over y. If you put this on to minus, turn this on to minus, then this y will come to the front here. y2 will go to the back. That will be 1 over y minus 2. So this is another way of writing the answer. So minus 1 over y minus 1 over y minus 2. So that's option A. So let's take the last question. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends, so your friends can also benefit from watching this. So let's take the next question. So we have to solve this equation right here. So to solve this, you can use the SCM method. So you take SCM first. So the SCM here is 3 into 2x minus 1. And just multiply these two. So this in this, that will give you, it will remain 3. So 3 times 2, 3 times this 2, you're going to get 6. Okay, minus 3 in this, it will remain only this part. Then that will give you 5 at the top. Then 2x minus 1. So let's simplify the top. 6 minus 5 times 2x minus 10x plus 5. Minus times minus will give you plus. So this place has to be plus. Then I'm dividing by 3 into 2x minus 1. Everything should be equals to. Simplify this one further. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 minus 10x. 3 into 2x minus 1. 1 over x plus 2. So you cannot cross multiply now. So you have x plus 2. 11 minus 10x. 3 into 2x minus 1. So let's expand this real quick. 11x minus 10x squared plus 22 minus 20x. Expand this. 6x minus 3. Correct the like terms now. That's the next stage. So 11 minus 20, that will give you minus 9x minus 10x squared plus 22 will give you 6x minus 3. Correct more like terms. So let me bring everything to the right hand side. Bring everything to the right hand side like this, everything to this side. So I'm bringing this one first. That will be 10x squared. Okay, then plus 9x plus 6x is equals to minus 3. This one is coming, it's going to be negative. Nine plus 6 minus 25. So to simplify further, I'll divide all through by 5. That will give you 2x squared plus 3x minus 5. You can now factorize, and this is a quadratic equation because the highest power of x is 2. To factorize it, times these 2 first. 2 times 5 will give you 10. So 2 times 5, that will give you 10. So you need two numbers that if you multiply those two numbers, you will get 10. If you add or subtract, you will get 3. So the numbers are 5 and 2 because 5 times 2 is 10. So this is plus here. Give to the bigger number. Then do plus times minus. Give to the smaller number. So don't write this one anymore. So we write 2x squared plus, I'm going to write 5x now, minus 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. So let me just bring these two guys close to each other. So that will be 2x squared plus 2x plus 5x minus 5. You can now factorize now. So you group them and factorize. You can see 2x is common here. Once 2x enters into 2x squared, to remain x, 2x into x, that will give you 1. 2x into x, that will give you 1. 5 is common here. You have x minus 1. So take the one in the brackets. Then take the one outside the brackets. So you have two answers. X minus 1 is equals to 0. That's the first answer. Second answer is 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. If you solve this one, you will get, take this one to the side, you get x equals to 1. That's the first answer. Then if you solve this one, you will get 2x equals minus 5. You get x equals to minus 5 over 2. So the answers are x equals minus 5 over 2, or this other answer here, x equals to 1. So I need to look for minus 5 over 2 and 1 in the option. So these are the options here. So minus 5 over 2 and 1. So the answer is option B. So thank you for watching this video up to this point. I really appreciate you. I hope you have gained one or two things concerning rational expressions for Jamb exam. I'm going to be posting more videos concerning the Jamb syllabus, taking the topics one by one. Share this video with your friends and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of the videos I'm going to be posting. Thank you for watching. Watch the next video on your screen because you're going to gain a lot too from watching that. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Remain blessed.